What's up, guys? This is Trader back with another live trading video. We're a couple of minutes off from the bell. Good morning. Let's get it. Let's trade. Alright. Looking like we got everything up and running. So right now we're watching MTSL. It has been the mover on the day. I don't need that average volume. Average volume. Don't need that. Alright. Looks like we're all set up for today. Ready to get the party started. This one's got 5 million shares outstanding. Let me go ahead and look it up real quick. What was that? MTSL. MTSL, we're looking like we got a float of 2.58 million. BAM SEC does have a shelf registration for the end of last year. MTSL float on what is this? Yahoo Finance, and the float is, it'll bring it up real quick. Market's about to open by the time it gets it up. Alright, 3.21, so about 2 million in the float. Overall 3 million in the float, really. So that's what we'll be looking at. 3 million in the float with a shelf from last year. Top mover almost up 100%. We're about to come into the open in about 30 seconds. It does look like a chop fest around here, so I'm definitely gonna let the first couple of minutes play out, probably the first 3 minutes. Then we're gonna get into it. The news on this one today is buzz news. Had news yesterday, telemanagement solutions merge. Alright, so it is open now. Market is open. We're going to see what it wants to do here. Let this first 3 minutes play out. It's below VWAP. Bouncing back up there, about to get a little rush up. That was a big rush up with a big run down. Pushing down there hard. Let me see if I can use my stops on this one. Stop. Let's put it up here at 20 bucks. One share at 20 bucks. See if I can use stops. Okay, I can use my stops. That's good to know. We'll have to see if it can come back above VWAP. It's the biggest mover of the day, falling off. We'll have to see if it can get back up to VWAP, but it is the biggest mover on the day and it is falling off. MTSL. Let's look at the daily chart real quick. Daily chart up here. Wow, it just really just gapped up. I don't even know if it can go any higher on that news. We'll see though. It is red on the day right now. So I'm definitely I learned my lesson from yesterday. Don't trade low liquidity stocks. I could not get out of this stock for anything with my hotkeys. I was trying to sell one share. Couldn't sell one share with my hotkeys, which is insane because my hotkeys are set to sell 4 cents. 4 cents away from wherever the bid is. So under the bid. So I should have been getting sold, but there was no one to sell to. So I got capped off yesterday. Let's see if it can revisit this VWAP here. Get back over the VWAP. Continue to push down. Where is the low? Way below the 9 on the 5 and the 9 on the 1 minute right now. But it's okay because we're not in it. Remember, this is a Friday. We have a lot of faders on Friday. Things that pop up and then fade. So be very careful. People take profit before the weekends. And today, I definitely don't want to do what I did yesterday, holding the bag and hoping. And plus, this is a high liquidity stock, so I will be able to get in and out with my hotkeys and not have to mark it out. All right, is this the bottom? $5. All right. Ready to go. $5. Will it break the 5? I see a bunch of selling at the 501. $5. Cracked it a little bit, bounced off of it. All right, so let's see. Let's see. This is a huge red candle. VWAP has moved down to the 521. You need to see a pullback above VWAP to reclaim strength. Got a little bit of a resistance level up here. 577. Wonder what caused it to gap down like this from the 639 down to the 474. Let me check the news. Okay, telecommunications shares halted yesterday. Definitive merger agreement. I don't see anything that will cause it to gap down like that. No investigations or anything. So, but it does have that shelf registration from the end of 2020 or 2020. Kind of basing out right there on the 5. Got a lot of work to do back up to the top side. Still marching down. You know, one thing I noticed is that the trading week, my trading weeks go so much faster than when I wasn't trading. I was just working. Literally, Friday comes so quick now. It's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it's done. And I'm like, oh man, gotta wait till next week. I noticed that the weeks just speed up. Almost like you can play a video game for 10 hours and then be like, oh, I forgot to eat. See MTSL. Are you guys seeing anything else out there? Okay, MTSL still down. It's got to start making its way back up to VWAP. The criteria that I'm using for today, that I have now set in stone, is the market cap less than 1,000, trade above the $2, volume at 2 million, outstanding shares 100 mil, and then or less than 100 mil, and then the percentage gain I want to see at least 25% up. So that's what I'm looking for, and that's what I'm trading, because that's where the majority of my profits come from. So if you were to break it down, I'm looking for liquidity, high range, and some kind of news catalyst. And ooh, look at this one. Still not, I mean, it's challenging, this red bar, but still it's got a long way to go. So from the pre-market high, now it has a trend here set up. That was a big drop. Hopefully nobody bought that one, or if you did buy, hopefully you sold quickly. But now it has a little trend there. It's gonna have to escape that trend. Recap. Oh yeah, dude, I saw this one the other day. It's OTC. I I was gonna trade it, but the volume. You remember I got stuck on that other one yesterday, that S whatever it was, got stuck because of low volume. I couldn't even sell. I had to mark it out. That's why I'm not touching this one. But it is up quite well. No, it's not really. It's up 8%, so not really up. Let's see if it has news on today. It will have to have news on today. No, I'm not too interested in that. I do know it's low float. If you want to take that risk, maybe. I made money on SVSX, but I also gave a lot of money back on it the very next day because it didn't have as much volatility. Recap. But it is a nice moving stock. I don't know how volatile it can get, being only 10% up. I believe it's very extended off of the VWAP right now. The VWAP should be gravitating up to it, but there's no volume to pull the VWAP in that direction. So it can definitely take a nice little dip here, being an OTC. Man, I was holding the bag so hard yesterday on SBSX. Oh, I wanted it to pop so bad. It popped 3 times on the day that I made money on it. It went from $1 to $15. And so I was like, okay, it definitely has some, some gas behind it. I'm gonna hold this. Shouldn't have held it. But then again, I did look back at it after the market had closed. It did go back up to about 11, 12-ish dollars, but that was at the end of the day. So it's whatever. I had already lost money by then. 479. So if we were to draw a support, METX, up 15%. The news on it is no news at this time. I don't know if it has any catalyst to push it up. It probably will be a short play today with no catalyst. But we will see. Let's see. What's the daily resistance up here? Daily resistance is the 271. 271. Right there. Or maybe even lower than that. It should be right here. 250s. So the 250s. But yeah, no catalyst, so I'm gonna steer clear of that one. I'm tired of I've lost too much money this week to be playing with that one. It may go, you never know. It has a little trend going down here as well. So it just got out of that trend right there. Needs to hold above this trend level here at 225. If it breaks the 225, it's probably going to be headed down 226. It is below the VWAP and below the right on the 9, so shorts will be adding their position right here, adding to their position, waiting for that crack of the 25. Let's see if we get the crack of the 25. 27s, 27, bouncing on the 25. Shorts are adding into their position, waiting for the push, the break of this 225 here. I see a bunch of 27s, 27, 26, 23, and there's the break. Perfect short trade right there. It's back within this trend line as well, so it may continue. If it can't break back out of this trend line, it may continue down that way. Tried to break out, failed twice, 1, 2, and we'll see if we get continuation failing. If you guys see anything else, let me know, and I'll definitely check it out. Got the last support here of the 220. That's the 1 minute, the opening 1 minute low, 220. So let's see if it can hold that up. Small little small little kind of dead cat bounce. Okay, looking like it's wanting to get back up there and test out that 9 at the 227, but nope. So maybe this is a dead cat bounce. It needs to get above this high right here. I'm too busy with crypto today. Dogecoin is insane right now. Let me go check out Dogecoin. Dogecoin. I got some Bitcoin that's continuing to run. I'm just gonna hold it forever probably. But let me look at Dogecoin price. I had some Dogecoin, but I converted it into Bitcoin with my wallet. Let me see price. What is the price today? It hit $1. It says 4 hours ago Dogecoin hit $1. Oh, I might need to open up my Coinbase. Let me see Coinbase. Give me 1 second. I have my Coinbase open. MET. Trying to hold up that 220 level. Come on, Coinbase. What in the world? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's sign in. Come on. Coinbase. Okay. Send me my code now. METE. Holding up. Trying to get back up there to VWAP. Okay. Let me put this code in real quick. Okay, yes. New device. Come on, Coinbase, stop giving me the... It's been a while since I've signed in to Coinbase. I actually have multiple wallets, but Coinbase is the one that I would use to actually trade something. Okay, METE or METX is fading on down. If it breaks that 220, it might be on the road to a downward spiral. Device. Man, gotta go through and confirm devices and all this, get authorization. So glad I remember all of my passwords, all 532 of them. All right, so let's see. Dogecoin. Okay, Dogecoin. I do not see it right off the top. Let's see. Might have to search for it. Bitcoins. Kind of took a little dip, huh? Oh well. I'm just gonna hold it. Discover how. I want to search for coins. That's what I want to do. Okay, so I want to search for DOGE. I believe it is DOGE. So I thought it was up to $1. It's sitting at. Am I looking at the right one? It's sitting at 43 cents. Am I looking at the right one at 43 cents? It said it had went up to $1. Maybe it peaked at $1 and then came down. But I do see it is very up today. The last 24 hours. It's got a like parabolic move on it. 219.83% up. It's just now starting to dip. That is nice, nice, nice. I might have to do some crypto investing, man. Some more other than the Bitcoin, but I don't know. Okay. So METX did fade on off. We're gonna wait for some real movers to come back on here. What was that other stock that I was watching out of the open? MTSL just continued to fade off. Continued that little trend right there that it had that I drew earlier. Coming right up to that trend and failing. So yeah, not looking too good over there on that side. What in the world? It just pushed up some more. Dogecoin just pushed up some more when I flip back over here. Am I tripping? It's like pushing. I guess you could buy you could buy a lot of Dogecoin if you bought it at let's see, what was the low price? I mean, if you bought it at 15 cents, you'll be up quite a bit right now. I don't know. I got to get more into crypto. MTSL coming back up there on the scanner. It's got to break out of this trend and start marching upwards. Right now, it is still red on the day. So I don't have the confidence to buy it. It's going to have to get back over this trend line, back over the VWAP. And still, even if it gets over VWAP, it's fighting a super trend line here. You have 10K, Jesus Christ. 10K at 16 cents. That boy dropped it all. Man. 10K at 16 cents. That is an amazing investment, and I know you're up quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have see. The thing is, I only risk in my risky trading. I only risk 1% of everything that I have. So that's why I started this account with the $2,000, just 1%, and then basically I'll take whatever I make or do not make or whatever. If I lose, I put it in the savings account. I just transferred from some of my other coins, saw the hype, and I'm riding it. Yeah. Oh, so you have multiple coins. You have more than just Dogecoin. What do you have? Like, what are some ones that you got into? Because I see Dogecoin is going down a little bit. It was at 43 cents. It's at 39 right now. Let me go back to my home screen and look at some of these hyped. I guess the hyped ones. I see Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Stellar Lumens are the ones that I see on my top, on the top of the scanner thing. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I guess another thing that I really have to get into is understanding how to research Bitcoin, or not Bitcoin, how to research crypto. Like, what is the effect? What is affecting crypto? Is it the catalyst? Did Elon Musk say something about a crypto? Did what is the what's the overall, like, the variables that would cause me to trade crypto or to get into it? Like, that's what I would have to kind of look into, because I understand hype is good, like Bitcoin hype. But I've had my Bitcoin for about 5 years. I've been holding this Bitcoin for about 5 years now. So I understand the hype can make it go up, but what is the initial, like, other than hype, what's the reason to buy? MTSL fading on down. Coin. Let's look. METX. Hopefully you're not still holding METX. Hopefully you got out of those shares as well, because it is fading pretty hard. Unless you're planning on just holding it, throughout the day. Let's look at Coinbase, what it's doing. Coinbase is out here acting up. Not really. Still kind of above VWAP. If I were to paper trade Coinbase, how would I do it? So we know that it has tested this. It looks like it's tested this level right here a couple of times. So we got a bottom here at 326, maybe even right here at the 325-ish area. And so the entry will be on the next pullback. The next one, 330. I actually could buy one share, but what's the point? Get $1. It's got to hold up to 25 anyway, looking for that one pullback. With Coinbase, I'll be so scared to short it, like, because it can explode out of nowhere. So you got AND, NIW, Doge, and Shiba. You have Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRB, ZIL. Man, you have a portfolio of crypto. That's what you have. You are you're treating crypto like I treat real estate. You have a portfolio of crypto. So we will be waiting for one more red candle. If it doesn't break here, it might go. Looking like it wants to go through that 30. All right, there's the red candle right there. So this is our top level of the 3012. 330.12 will be the resistance level. And that's pretty much where we would like to see it break, that 330.12, but it's got to give us a true pullback. Give us that pullback. Then you just buy the dip basically. $329 continues to hold up that level right there. So you could be brave and just add on this candle since it continues to hold this up. But I know this isn't a penny stock, so it maybe won't slam down like that. You could have just added here and rolled it up through the top possibly. There's another red. Waiting on that pullback. So it did give the pullback. You can buy that dip. Buy the dip right there. Or you can wait for the next candle since it is going down here. There's a lot of dip buying going on right there. Holding up that VWAP of the 326.35. That would be the new, pretty much the new bottom that I would be looking at. I wouldn't want it to cross that. May give a little dead cat bounce after this rundown though. Wait for the dead cat bounce for entry. Come on. Okay, here is the dead cat bounce. Where are you going to stop at? This high was the 328. Is that as high as it's gonna go? A little bit more red there. Can it hold up this level? Really, this level, 320, that 326 level that it stayed on a couple of minutes. Now the high of this is the 328.46. Got down there and tapped that low. Tapped all of that. Tapped everything down there. So that would be not a good sign to be trying to get in. METX still fading. MTSL faded off. Continued on that trend that I drew. Just hugging that trend. Recaf did bounce off of VWAP a little bit, but still that volume is unacceptable. Getting up there. Oh, this was a bigger float. That was another reason I didn't trade this. This was a bigger float. It's got 103 million in the float, so it's going to be a choppy one. Either way it goes. That was another reason. Alright. SY. So this one came back up. My lines are still there from yesterday. Came back up. It's not moving at all. 100,000 in the volume, just not even appetizing. Now let me go and look at this Bitcoin, or not Bitcoin. Look at this Dogecoin, where it went. Dogecoin, where did you go? Okay, it's still sitting at 39. Do these cryptos usually sit at a certain percent or a certain cent for like hours? I guess you have to be patient with long-term investing. I have a problem. So there is a little news on Dogecoin. They have like little articles and things I guess you can look into. I know I was asking about what news, but I guess they have a little bit of news. Just nothing like, oh, Bill Gates is buying Dogecoin. I bet everybody would get into it then. No questions asked. It's crazy. It's 9:03 and I'm still like, is there anything to actually trade in the penny stocks? And I just don't. I'm not seeing anything right now. Something's got to get over VWAP and meet my criteria real quick. But it is Friday, so I can't expect the moon. I missed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so Friday can't cry about it. I didn't miss it, but definitely missed bigger opportunities. All right, so let me bring y'all over here real quick, and so you can explain something to me. Let's go to my internet browser, which did not pop up immediately, so let me check that. I have questions. Browser. Okay, now I'll be able to bring y'all over here. So in my internet browser, which I did not reshape, let me reshape this real quick. Okay, there we go. Man, I promise I hate doing all this studio stuff. Sometimes it's just so technical. Okay, so now here's my Coinbase that I'm watching right now. And um, so I see that it has a volume, 24 hours volume, has a market cap. But the thing is, how do you, so in the stock market, when you have your market cap is basically like how valuable your company is based on your outstanding shares and based on your price. So outstanding shares times the price gives you your market cap. On here we have volume, we have circulating supply. So how is the market cap actually determined here? Is it by value or is it by what? How is it determined on crypto? Would be my question. Why Bitcoin, altcoins send crypto more easily with crypto wallet? Surges 32%. Blah blah blah. I don't know. I just don't know. Let me make sure I keep an eye over here on the stocks as well. Crypto price correlation with Maker, with Ethereum, all these things. Let's go back over to the stocks as well. That's what y'all came for, but we're just not seeing anything really moving right now. MTSL may curl back up. METX, no chance. Wafu was moving up the other day. All right. So we got a micro trend in here. See if we can start to break out of that trend. Then the overall trend. This is kind of bottoming out at the 450 down here. We have to see what it wants to do off of that 450. VWAP is at the 490, so it's got 40 cents away from VWAP. $4.56. We just need to start seeing some higher lows now. Can it get back green on the day? All right. Let's see it break all of those trends before I even look at it again. Let's go look at the SPY. I guess I took it off of here. SPY. What is the SPY up to today? It went down, bounced back up from the 415 up to a dollar move. GAIM. GameStop still going down. Tesla bouncing back and forth. Okay, MTSL is challenging our trend lines. All of our trend lines that I've drawn is challenging I don't think it's challenging the overall trend. We haven't really got an overall trend yet. But definitely on the daily, it's challenging back up. Let's see if I can draw this. It's just a little bit too steep. But we're definitely watching this one to bounced off of this 450 again, so that's 2 bounces. News is had a form SC, form 6K, the solutions, merger agreement with SharpLink. I don't even know what SharpLink is. Go look that up. What is SharpLink? Sports betting. So sports betting, betting on football games, basketball games, whatever. Okay. Let me see their current market price. Come on. All right, we're gonna watch it. It is challenge. It challenged all of my little trend lines. Want to see it get back above VWAP here. Can we get back above VWAP and kind of start marching our way up? The top on the daily chart is a 575-ish area. Don't know if it has that much to get back up there. Just waiting for it to break VWAP right now. It is holding above this trend line here. $0.09 away from VWAP. Come on, push. You see the 81s. Getting bought up right there. Getting up there, going towards VWAP. Getting to, or got up there to VWAP. We want to see it cross it. Let's get this break. High is a 489 right now, so it did tap VWAP, but it's struggling. It's got to get through that 489 on this candle. $30 left on this candle. Can it break that 489? 488, 488, 488. Struggling. 15 seconds left. Big struggle right there. Wow, big dump down right there. All the way back to the trend, but it did hold out of this trend. Let's see if it continues to hold out. Alright, anything else that we were watching? Drip. Okay, getting bought back up. Can it get back across the 75? It's getting pressed down. It's got to get back across that 75 really. Failed at the 89. It's got to get back up there. That was a double top at the 80, 89 basically. So that'll be a new level of resistance that it has to break today. Did form a little bit of a higher low here. So we'll draw that in as well. See if it can continue up. Get that 75 out of there. Continues to tap that trend line, but it's bouncing off of it. Is that the overall trend line? Yeah, I guess. So it's formed two bottoms now. We just need one more really support under it so it can cross VWAP. Needing to break that 88. That's all we need to see for this one to be back in the game. kind of heavy there. Shorts are really kicking it. Holding up that 75, getting blasted back through the 75. Big topping tails forming here. Okay, 70. Can we get back into the 80s? 77s. Back into the 80s, 82, 83. Is this going to be a double top? High is the 85. So we have our two bottoms down here, certified bottoms that have been tested multiple times. Through the 90s, there we go. All right, so we are getting back up a little bit and then an immediate like push down off the VWAP. See if we can hold this level, the 460, really the 475. What it needs to hold up. 475 right there. Let's see what you got. Getting back above, or VWAP is now at the 998 or 498. Getting all the way back up there. So that's two times that it has failed that, or two times that it's tried to get out of that level and failed. So the 496, it's looking good. Let's see. Forming a new bottom here. Needs to hold up that 475. I'm looking for that $quarter hold. Getting on up there, 90s. 93 real quick. Can we see the 95s? This may be a new bottom here, but I'm not going to count it as a bottom yet. It hasn't been tested twice. That 482 going on up there, getting fully across VWAP. Still not green on the day yet though. There's a new low. Looking like it's forming a new low up there at the 87. Now we just need to watch for consolidation. VWAP looking like it wants to get cracked here, but it's okay as long as it holds up that 75. That's what we want to see, that $0.25 hold. It did double top there at the 95. Looking like it's gonna break that top right there, the 95. There it goes. Alright, so now it's looking good. Still in an upward trend. Would love to see a flag pattern for entry. Definitely looking very powerful now above that VWAP. Big pullback, quick pullback from the 513s down to the 497. Needs to hold up that 75. Hold that set. Ooh, bounced all the way to the 75. Ooh, wow. Pull back above it. That was a scary dip. I mean, that was a scary drop. Should have held up to 75 there. We came all the way down here to this previous level. See if it'll hold up the 460s, or actually that probably be better at the 450. It's 9:32 and nothing's really giving us the moves. I've stayed safe today, trying to definitely maintain my money. Look at that breakdown. Will it break the 54? This isn't even a support anymore. What's today? Friday? But it did this before, the big drop, and it went back up. But will we trust that pattern to do that again? I don't think so. I want to see it above VWAP. But if you look on the 5-minute, it did create a higher low there though. 458 is the low. So I guess that could be 453 is the all out. Not even gonna worry about these trends anymore. It's got an elongated trend right through here. Giving me a better and better price to get in on as the VWAP comes down. Come on now. METX is looking better than that. It doesn't even have any news. WHLM falling off. This one continues to push up, man. The move that I was looking for yesterday, this thing moved from the 6 this morning up to the 7, 8, all the way up to almost the 9. Insanity. Very low volume. You cannot sell out of it. That's a lie. You can market out of it. So this one finally cracked the 53. I hate that it did that. anything else showing up on you guys' scanner, you can definitely drop it in there and I will look at it. I just do not see anything right now, but I am going to keep it rolling because this happens a lot on, especially on Fridays. I'll go offline and then something pops up. I'm like, what? Come on now. Did coin continue to go up or did it fade? And why is this thing working so slowly now? The coin did come back up. I think I was watching it at this 330, went down up to the 332 now. So if I took 3 shares on it, I would have made $6 on that crack. METX. Let's see. 332.73. looking at Coinbase right here. Don't know if I want to even try it. Definitely has that trend going up, and it's broken all of these little flat tops that it had. That 330 that I had marked off earlier. Wow. As soon as I said it, it wants to come down hard. Let it consolidate above that 330. Looking for it to hold that 330 up. On the 5-minute, it has a topping tail. We have to see what it wants to do up there. Will it be a fake or a double top? That looked like a double top right there. 32.32, that is a double top. Could not break right there. About to see some selling. The low of this is a 31.33. Love to see it come back and challenge this 31 or this 30.30. Needs to consolidate above the 329, or actually the 30.30 is where it needs to consolidate. Yeah. So I just used that. It's a nice round out point. See 76 on the bid, so this one's got about a 10-cent spread right now. Love for it to give us one more breakdown before it goes. 330. Will it get the test or will it get a break? Big break right there. 32.32. See if it'll test VWAP. Okay, trying to get back over. High of this last one was 32.32. I'll be in if it can pass that 32.10. Alright, change my entry a little bit. Top side high of this is the 331. 331. A big little move right there, back up to the top. 331.50. 331.50. $331.64. 331. See if it breaks down this 228. The last level of resistance it has, or support it has, is that VWAP. Okay. 331, 332. I'm gonna do a 332 just to be safe. be out down here. I'll put it at the 328 down here, 61. But it immediately failed off of that. The high of that was a 31.50 where I had it at first. See how much it pulls back. So I do a 31.75. 31.75 break. 76. I use a 328 for my out. 328.55. Big rejection right there. So will it break that 330? There's a double bottom right there, low 330.19, 330.17. So it did kind of crack it. So this will have to be my out here, just to save me a little bit. Draw that support. Can it hold up that? Broke down to 25 right there, back over, kind of snapping. Bottom of this low is 328, 328.63. Might just follow VWAP here. 327.86. See if it breaks down this 330, makes another low. Okay. I might put a trailing stop on this. And just say trail it by, say, $1. If it can get up there and get through that 50 and that 75, 76 area, I'll definitely put a trailing stop of $1 in there. Might need to be more than that though. 27 is where the VWAP is. Might be a trailing stop of $2 here. Looking like it's gonna get me in. I put a trailing stop of $2 there. We can get up there. Okay, in there. Put my trailing stop in there of $2. It's gonna have to be wider than that with 2 shares. Let's do $3 trailing stop. $3 trailing stop. Still, I want it right at VWAP. $4 trailing stop. Looking for it to punch higher. I'm up $1.21 right now. Love for it to continue up higher. Got a trailing stop of $4 on it. Might have to go more than that for real. The way it's looking. I'm gonna give it a $5 trailing stop. That's 10 bucks. $5 trailing stop. There we go. Now it's right at VWAP. Can it get past the 33? Big bump right there. Up $2.16 right there. Okay. Got a trailing stop of $5 on it. Marching up there, $3.06 right now. So right now my trailing stop is right under this little level here. See if it can break that 35. That'll put me right at the 30. 98, 99, 35. Getting a little heavy right there to 35. Either way it goes, my starting price was $3.31. I'm following it by $5. So we'll see if it wants to push up more or no. $3.20. I'm up almost $4. My bad. It's an early call. $3.35. Can it stay over the 35? It's going to probably give us a little bit of a drop. Don't know where to, but it's a big large cap stock, so it probably won't drop as much, hopefully. '72s. Can we get across that 75, 81 right there? back into the 80s, 83, 87, back into the 35s right there. Can we push out? Back to the 35s. Got to push through that 35. Sellers are sitting at the 35. They need to get knocked out. 34, 35. 35 again. Pushing through. I see some volume coming in, but I don't see it moving up. Okay, that was a big move. Okay, 35.68. So right now I'm risking from the, got in at the 31.79. So I think I got my placement pretty good on this one. See if it can consolidate and go a little bit higher. Maybe get those 36s. The top side of this daily chart is the 49, so definitely going to be holding it for a while. Gave a pullback. Let's see if buyers come in and push it through this high of the 35.85. This may be a dead cat bounce. If it is, it'll end green and then go red. Or it may be a continuation. We'll see. If it can stay above that 34.50. 34.75 is what we're looking for. Topping tail right there. We're not too worried about it. Because even if this is a red trade, I'm only going to lose what? Just a couple of dollars compared to what I can win. See if it'll push back over, because that was a fake dead cat bounce. Kind of messed up the strat right there. The high there is a 34.87. It needs to push back above 34.87. Getting a little punch up right there. Can we break over this high? This high of the 34.87. Okay. Okay, 34.80 getting hit. Can we punch back into the 35s? I believe so. Very small little punch there. Shorts coming in right there, heavy. Shorts are, wow, shorts are really holding it. That's a lot of volume coming in there without it moving up. Shorts may get hurt right here. For it to pop through that 35, a lot of buyers right there at the 35, but a lot of shorts as well. How far is break even from them right now? 31.79. So I definitely don't want it to come and stop me. I want it to be a green trade no matter what. Getting pushed out of there. Let's see if we can go touch those 36s. I would love for this $5 to get above my break even. That would be dope. Hey, big break. Up $5 right now. So look at where we're at, right at break even. We'll just follow it. As long as it stays above break even, it's about to become a green trade no matter what. 37s. Can it break that 37? Broke the 37, so we're now green trade no matter what. Up $5.69. $5.69 right now. So we're just going to continue to hold and watch. See if we can push into those 38s. Getting up there to the 38s. Will it challenge? It did challenge 38.42. Still riding it up $6.78. Trailing stop just following it up right there. I am well away from my break even now. I'm following it by $5. Will it hit the 39s if possible? $39 push over the 75. Okay, getting some sellers in there. Hit that 39 push. Don't give them any breaks. Push those shorts out of there. Get that 39. Nice little pullback. Can we get those 39s here? 89. Get into the 90s. That looked like a little bit of a double top right there. Yeah, there's a double top, so it may give us a little bit of move down if it doesn't close green. Okay, let's see if it'll blast out. Nope, that was a double top. Got to get over the 75s for it to continue. 75, 74. We failed right there. Got to get over that 75. 77, 80s, 90s, $39. Up $7 right now. Okay. Looking for that 39 break again. Shorts trying to hold it. Okay, there was a big lunch through the 39s right there, up $7.60. At this point, I want to conserve my profits. I may go ahead and set it right here to 37.37 to be out and conserve my profits here. 37. That's the low of this. 37.94. 337.94. Put it right there. I'll be all out right there. I just want to conserve my profits. I'm up $6. So nice little gainer. See if it can push anymore. If not, I'll be out. Needs one more big push, or it can fail, whichever one it wants to do here. Alright, I'm out right there. Nice little gain on those two shares, up $6.20 and then $5.93. So yeah, nice little trade for today. Trading these high cap stocks. So my strategy still works on high cap stocks. That's cool. Cool to know. Alright. I don't even know what the winnings were for today on two shares. What did I get for two shares? $12 on two shares. $12. That's insanity. Alright, so the high here is a 38.65. 38, 39 is where we're looking. 39, 10. 39.10 is where we'll be looking for the next one. Actually, it's already extended, so I'm just gonna do one for the 39.10 if it can do it. It's already very extended. Let's see if it breaks down this bottom here of the 36.78. Looking kind of heavy. Okay, 39.10 where we'll be looking. 39.10 will be out right down here on the bottom of this candle low of the 38. Okay, I'll be out at the 38 down there for a little bit of continuation. This new low here is the 39.20. If it gets me out, oh well. Nice, got me out real quick right there. What's that? That was $1.10 loss on that one share. It's looking for just a little bit more of a push, but it already was extended. So I think I'm gonna call it right here, and that's it. You guys have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.